Good morning, campers. Welcome back to the zombie apocalypse. I'm Juniper, and this is Project Zomboid. And we're still camped out here in a tent on the side of the river, working our way towards our destiny. Alright, 7:30 in the morning. We didn't sleep in super late today, so that's good. Gonna check on our plants here. Alright, our radishes are well watered. So, nothing to do about that right now. Can I get this little tree out of here? Remove bush. Alright, I feel better about that. Twigs. Did a little bit of tidying up. You're using this this hiking bag now for storing all of our crap, so it's not sitting out here in the open looking like a mess. But we have an important message to listen to right now. Turn this on. We got a couple of minutes though. There's our alarm telling us to make sure we do this. I'm very much on top of this right now because I'm quite anxious that we're gonna have to do something today about that. Gonna take some extra food with us, take some extra water with us. Guess I can take an extra lighter with us. Some fruit jam. That seems pretty good. And I'm gonna take the can opener because the some of the food that I brought with us is canned food. Alright, today it's gonna be hot. And clear skies. How about tomorrow? Also hot. Clear skies again tomorrow. I think it's going to tell us next about a thunderstorm. Yep, 4 days until we get a thunderstorm. I'm not actually sure if that's 4 days from today or 4 days including today, but there we go. Air activity detected. So we have a helicopter coming, which means we are not going anywhere near town today. There's absolutely no chance. I'm not gonna put anything on the line there. We are not going anywhere near town. So I don't have anything to read, which is disappointing because normally what I would do with the helicopter is I would go somewhere and read. However, we don't have anything to read, so we're probably gonna go somewhere and forage. Let me pull up the map here. So don't know if I can just stay put here and have no zombies be impacted. Just to be safe, I'm gonna go way over here. Actually, I may go just as far down as I feel like it today because I don't want to deal with zombies. Don't want to deal with the helicopter. We're just gonna walk away. Got our nice big backpack that we got yesterday. That was a great addition. Starting to run a little bit low on food, which is why I grabbed a bunch of extra supplies here when we were at camp. Don't need a tree branch. Some more mushrooms. Excellent. So I won't eat the packaged food, non-foraged food unless I have to, but just in case, got to be prepared for the helicopter. Never know what's going to happen. So we're just headed out here on a nice long walk. It could come as early as 9 o'clock. Could come as late as 5 or 6. I'm not actually sure how late it can come, but well, we're not risking anything there. We're just gonna take this nice long stroll and forage along the way. Gonna go ahead and keep chatting here as we move along. Not too much going on. Our foraging skill is looking pretty good. We're at about 3 1/3. Oh, what was this? Ginseng. I am going to take the ginseng. Ginseng is great. It helps restore your endurance. And that's a lot of it. 5 pieces of ginseng. Cricket. Don't want a cricket. So if I'm in a pinch and getting winded, I can eat the ginseng. How much does this weigh? 0.5. I might just keep this on me for the foreseeable future. I don't want to risk running out of energy when I'm in the middle of fighting a zillion zombies, so that's a good find. Ooh, more radishes. With some more radish seeds. Also a good find. Tree branch. Come on, there we go. I'm getting pretty good at walking past what I identify. Black sage. I don't think I need black sage. I think it's a medicinal herb. But yeah, I'm getting pretty good at walking past what I am foraging if I don't want it, and then just clicking it when it's back here to discard it. You get more experience points if you discard it than if you just ignore it. So, like this log, I don't want this log. This leek? Oh, I do want this leek. Who doesn't like leeks? Oh, those I definitely don't want. Poisonous mushrooms are gonna get me killed, dude. Sticks. Come on. There we go. Alright, we're almost all the way out as far as I've ventured in the past. And the helicopter hasn't come yet. It's certainly possible that I get way out here and the helicopter just is a no-show until very late. Will definitely come today, but what time today, we have no idea. I don't know what we're going to do about that thunderstorm either. I'm a bit nervous because while we do have outdoorsmen, I believe, can still get sick in a thunderstorm. Huge thunderstorm. It didn't say tropical storm, did it? Maybe we're okay. Oh, I hear it. Helicopter has joined us. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here and we're gonna sit on the edge of the river, turn off the foraging, minimize this guy, and we're gonna watch, see if anybody is coming for us. Speed up time a little bit here. This is good. This is good. That it's coming relatively early in the day. It means that our entire day won't be shot by the presence of the helicopter, which I was a little bit worried about. I was worried that we were going to come way out here into the middle of nowhere and the helicopter wasn't going to come till tonight, and that would make me quite sad. So we're all the way out here. The mall is this big green shape up here. I don't believe there are any zombies at all to be found in this entire region of the map, and I think we're far enough away that these zombies should never be impacted, but I could be wrong. We could come back to find the zombies have migrated closer to our home, but I'm pretty confident in this strategy. We're just hiding. Later on, when I get a little bit more bold and a little bit more bored, we might try to tank some helicopters and deal with anybody that comes to bother us. We do have respawn turned off in the settings, so there's no chance of zombies respawning unless there's some sort of game glitch. I hear something. Don't think it's a zombie. I think it's just ambient noises. This could be a good opportunity for me to practice some nimble skill. Just walking around here in combat stance is increasing my nimble skill, which is this one, 555.58. I don't know how long it takes to increase your nimble skill by a point or something. Yeah, still 0.58. Anyway, we're just sitting here hoping that this helicopter guy goes away. We don't know who it is, you know. pulling this into the lore of this particular adventure, we on the ground, we have no idea who this helicopter could be. It could be from the faction of survivors that sent us here on our mission to save Louisville, or it could be an enemy faction trying to kill us. So, or get us killed, more realistically. I don't have the expanded helicopter events mod, so this helicopter isn't going to do anything but fly around our heads, pulling a bunch of zombies towards us, which can be quite deadly, but it's not going to shoot at us or fire missiles at us or anything like that. The expanded helicopter mod is an interesting mod. It's not one that I choose to play with, but not opposed, of course. Anything that changes up the gameplay can be fun, but I have my style that I like. Alright, well, I've lost count of how many passes this helicopter has done. Let's take a look at our nimble skill. 57.53, there we go, we made progress. If I do this all day, we might level up, eventually. We're getting a bit hungry, but that's fine. Got a whole a whole backpack full of mushrooms, so not worried about that. Let me take a minute here, we'll take a look at the map again. So this is our journey, this is where we've been. You can see here that I found one of the maps to Louisville. There's several. I think they've actually added them into the main game at this point on the unstable branch. But we're sitting here on the stable branch. This is still build 4171. Build 4173 is right around the corner. Alright, is the helicopter done? The mushroom just went stale. So what do you guys think? Do you think the helicopter is all done? Or are we going to hear from him again? Apparently we're going to hear from him again. He is back already. It's either 3 or 4 passes at this point. Where are the cigarettes? There they are. So the plan for future helicopters, you know, we're not going to live in this little tent on the side of the river forever. Eventually we're going to move closer into town, and when we move closer into town, I'm going to try to keep the fallback position of the tent and the forest out here, so that worst comes to worst, we have somewhere to fall back to that has somewhere to sleep, something to boil water, etc. So we will eventually push our way forward into the mall, past the mall. We'll establish new bases, we'll build new bases, eventually. But we'll likely end up returning here at some point. Just if the helicopter and the zombies are being that mean to us, we will come back down towards the coast here. How are we doing? 58.5. While we're on the topic of the current build that the game is, 41.71, my understanding for build 41.73 is that they're actually expanding the size of the map considerably, which they haven't done, to my knowledge, since build 41 came out officially with the release of Louisville. So I'm not 100% sure what's actually going to end up happening on the map. A little bit nervous that we are going to have all of a sudden our little world here where we live on the coast that's free from zombies and very quiet and peaceful is going to be less peaceful. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't spawn, 10,000 zombies on our doorstep, because even in our pretty good position, good source of weapons, good food, and all that, if 10,000 zombies all of a sudden spawned in the forest next to our tent, we'd be dead. Nothing we could do about that. Right, come on. Where are you? Where are you? It's time for you to go home. We're all done with you here. I don't see him. It's over here somewhere. Out over the river. Well, it's quite a long helicopter event. Running out of things to talk about. Let's see what we can craft. What if I were to craft something made out of my chipped stone? So I can make a stone axe with the chipped stone. I already have a knife, and I don't need any more knives. So to make a stone axe, we just need a tree branch. I'm not sure that I care to make a stone axe at this point. Oh, oh. Helicopter's gone. Nice. I think the odds of him coming back are pretty low, but we're going to give him some time anyway. And we're going to give ourselves a little treat of sardines. Sardines. And we're not going to litter. We're going to bring our garbage home with us when we decide to head back. So on the way back, I need to grab a tree branch if I want to make a stone axe, but this official axe, fire axe, won't last forever. It's the only axe we have right now. And because of the 2 levels that we gained just today, or no, sorry, just yesterday, axes is our most competent weapon, so probably going to keep going with the axes. Our short blunt looks good too, but our short blade is going to come up pretty quick. Maintenance is looking good. All in all, good progress. We're going to start heading back now. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. And, if anything interesting happens, though, you'll see it. No worries. Alright, we're starting to get close to our campsite here. Good news is, don't see any zombies. So, it would appear that my little tactic has been successful. At least somewhat successful. Could be pretty good, could be kind of whatever. Gonna go ahead and drop off a bunch of this extra food that I don't need to bring with me since, oh, that's full. Oh, that's fine. No problem there. Extra food and extra stuff I don't really need to carry with me. Radish seeds, sunflower seeds. Found sunflower seeds foraging is a good find. Extra water bottle. Alright. Looking pretty good here. Alright, let's poke our noses up north, or up west a little bit, towards the mall, and we'll see anything is amiss. Okay, so I think we are in luck. I think that our tactic to avoid the helicopter has succeeded in not swarming our immediate vicinity of our campsite with zombies. There are, however, some here. Oh, they already saw me. Oh, that's pretty far away, but I do have conspicuous. So anyway, we're going to take care of these guys, but they're pretty far away that I'm not too concerned. And I think that the odds that we're going to get swarmed at our home tent are pretty low. So that's good. It's a great sign. Gives me some hope that we can actually make fast progress here, because we've got some period of time, maybe it's a week and a half or so in game, before we get another helicopter, which will be very beneficial. Give us the opportunity to push in pretty far without worrying too much about getting caught out. Getting caught at the mall with a bunch of zombies, or getting caught at the mall with the helicopter right now would be really bad for us. We would have to retreat, and they would follow us because of the helicopter, and so on. So that is something that I'm pretty keen to avoid. Last thing I want is zombies not only getting pulled closer to us from the rest of the city, but pulled in all the way close to where we're living. I thought I saw a Spiffo costume over here. I could be mistaken, but yeah, that's a nice Spiffo costume. Looks like it's in good shape too. So we're gonna practice our short blunt here because I don't want to destroy the costume. Fortunately, it looks like there isn't a head to go along with the costume, which is unfortunate. Alright. Back to the axe. Thank you all for your assistance. Do I have scissors? I don't think I have scissors. Alright, what you got here? Oh, it is damaged. It doesn't look damaged, but it is indeed damaged. Is this orange thing on the ground, is this the Spiffo head? No. Unlucky. That's okay, though. Didn't need a cool costume. I'm gonna be fine without a cool costume. So yeah, we're just doing some cleanup around here. Not gonna push all the way up to the mall. Just want to get a feel for how many are in the area. Looks like not too many. So I think we're in great shape here. I think we probably don't have too much longer before we're gonna start trying to grind some electrical and mechanics skills so we can hotwire a car. But it's not the most critical thing right now. It'd save us some time walking back and forth from our campsite, but also driving a car down that itty-bitty road with all these trees also sounds like a great way to get killed. So not from the zombies, but from collisions. Don't want to drive into a tree. Alright, we're going to start heading back. Make ourselves a little fruit salad today. We got a lot of fruit kicking about. Some berries in a bowl. Alright, put some berries in a bowl. This makes me happy. Makes me very happy to eat berries in a bowl. You can tell down here, or maybe you can't because it's kind of small. Our unhappiness level is at 0 right now. So eating the berries in the bowl doesn't actually help us at all because your happiness level, or really your unhappiness level, can't get any better than 0 unhappiness. So there's really no benefit to increasing your happiness at this stage. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I think the magic bowl is fun. Helps things out, makes things a bit easier. And it is a fun joke. I like the magic bowl joke, if you can't tell. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave those guys up there. They can just chill. They're guarding that light post, and they can have it until tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow and I'll evict them from their light post, because we're getting drowsy. And it's getting late. We've had a busy day of foraging in forest and standing around next to a river. It's been a long day. Teresa Day here is gonna be pretty wiped after such an eventful day of sitting around and not doing very much. So yep, we'll just speed walk back here. Coincidentally, if you don't actually know what I'm doing right now, which is walking while in the 2x speed mode. Obviously, this isn't something you can do on multiplayer for the game, but on single player, it's pretty simple to walk at 2x speed. You use the walk to command. So if I take anywhere on the ground and I press right click and then I go walk to, this little green square shows up. And if I click, I start walking towards it. So, wherever I click, I'm going to walk in that direction. And while you're doing this, you can hit the F4 button by default, which speeds up time to 2x. So it's a very useful tool. It can be very handy, but it can be very dangerous. I want to caution you if you're going to do that and you're not familiar with it. definitely be careful with trees and corners and stuff, because like if you're walking through the trees, it'll help your character avoid the trees by walking around the trees. But if there's a zombie hiding and you don't see them and they bite you, that's a good way to die. I've definitely died that way. So just keep your wits about you. It's a good tip, but don't get killed using it. All right, well, it's 9:20 p.m. It's been a super, super eventful day, as I was saying. And we're going to call this here, and we'll continue tomorrow with clearing out the mall. Thanks, friends, for joining me today. I'm Juniver, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.